Well, hello everyone to the first Instagram live stream that we as Shanks Development, Shanks Web Development, try to do on Instagram. And for those of you who have been following this account for a while, you may notice that it's changed from my personal account to my company Shanks Web Development account. So please understand, Craig has joined. Hello.
Hey, Craig.
And I hope it will still be relevant to things that you're interested in. All right, Andrea, why are we doing this?
Hi, my name is Andrea Ferguson. I am the content specialist, the medical content specialist of Shanks Web Development. And the reason why we're doing this is to update you, keep you informed on what it is that we actually do. So this is a weekly review of what we have done, and we're going to start doing this so that you can follow along and also ask questions if you want to, or there's topics that you want us to cover, and just give you a little bit more insight into what it is that we do in our business.
The goal is to, over time, give you lots of small bits of information pertaining to best marketing practices. And we do have a focus on companies who operate in the healthcare space, in the wellness space. Now, of course, a lot of what we'll teach here and talk about will be applicable to any business, really.
That's right.
So one of the things we did this week was writing a highlight for a member of an organization we are part of that is called the San Antonio Free Market Medical Association, which is the short version of that is FMMA. Now, the San Antonio Free Market Medical Association tries to promote actors in the medical healthcare space that try to deliver their services on the basis of the pillars of the FMMA, which are
price, value, and
accessibility.
accessibility.
Now, for instance, imagine you have a need for a medical service, and instead of having to get approval from your insurance company, you can have a direct relationship with your provider and agree with them on a certain price and then get the service done, typically at a lower rate with much less hassle than if you have to go through the insurance company.
We all know what a hassle that is.
Right. So one of the good marketing strategies for companies is that you want to become an active member either as yourself or as your organization in a group or an institution or a club or an association that has a role in the sphere that you want to operate in. For instance, we as Shanks Web Development, we want to do work for medical customers. Now, that's why we chose to participate in something that we are passionate about and that has an impact on our space. We chose to be advocates for a free market in the medical space. And when you do so, when you join an organization and you become an active member, you can do two things that are invaluable. Number one is you can network with people that are actually relevant to your industry. And number two, by being an active participant, by showing what you can do, you can also, hopefully, in the long term, gain collaboration opportunities. Because you are now someone who does work for people in that institution, in that organization, and then they might just end up hiring you if you do a good job.
That's right, because they see right off the bat how committed you are and that it is a part of something that you're also on board with. You're also very informed, and in fact, you are now one of the experts in that particular organization. So that's what we have really started to develop, and we have a really good relationship with a lot of people in the Free Market Medical Association here in San Antonio. And we're very proud of that because that is something that has happened over time with a lot of conversation. And Shanks, we've had the opportunity to do interviews now with several members of the association.
Yes, and you created a highlight of one of the members of the Free Market Medical Association here in San Antonio.
Yes.
And that is Alison DiPaoli, right?
Yes.
And what does she do?
So Alison DiPaoli is a corporate consultant for Altic Consulting. She's a powerhouse. She is a woman who is working in a very male-dominated industry, and she brings her insight, she brings her wisdom. She has a lot of entrepreneurship in her family as well. So she's really knowledgeable in helping employers save on cost and looking at different alternatives for healthcare that they may never have considered. For example, direct primary care, which is something that we work very closely with at Shanks. And that's why it was such a privilege to be able to talk with someone from the other side, if you will, because she is an insurance broker, she's a corporate consultant, but is truly looking out for the best interest of the employees and the employers by giving them something that they can use. A high deductible that no one can meet. If your employees are making $12 to $15 an hour, it doesn't serve them any purpose. So that's what we had the privilege of this month doing, was wrapping all of that up. And then, of course, there is the packaging it nicely with our highlights being on the website, which we are also over.
Yeah, exactly. So do you see the strategy here? This is a very advanced marketing strategy. We are part of FMMA because we truly believe in the mission. Then we get to network and we choose to donate our time to create a member highlight. And I invite you to go and look at the member highlight of Alison DiPaoli. It is on sanantoniofmma.org. And if you go to the blog, you'll see it.
I'll just say it again very slowly for you
right.
guys. San Antonio FMMA.org. Also, we want to say hi to Sarah, who just joined, and Eric and Frank. Thanks for being with us.
Hi. And I'm going to just adjust the camera here just so that we don't...
I'm not leaning into your chair all the way.
All right. Okay. Now, this is one thing that we did this week that is clearly a very advanced marketing technique. Hello, Eric. Thanks for checking in. The next aspect we wanted to talk about this week is being truly engaged in something that is important to the business community. You have to look at the current trends and see what touches people's emotions, what matters to businesses and to people. And we live in times where, luckily, one aspect in business is really emerging, and that is
Black National Business Month.
Yes, so it is Black National Business Month, but also with the general environment, we're just having people and businesses become conscious and aware of the roles of Black people in our community, but also in our businesses, and how they impact our businesses and how strong they are in the overall ecosystem. Which is why we decided to do something last week on social media. We asked our followers to share with us their favorite Black business here in San Antonio. And who was mentioned?
Well, one of the Black businesses that was mentioned was Divas Hair, which is a hair and beauty supply store in Converse, Texas. So they supply beauty supplies, which you all love. Do you like my blue? Comment below and tell me if you like the ice blue. And also other products. There's headscarves and brushes, and you can get hair advice and information as well, and just a safe place to come if you want to have a chat and also learn a bit more about products and what you want to see in that community as well. And Rashana Hunter is the name of the owner. So she's really nice, and she's willing to give advice and network and put product in her store for local business owners who are in the hair care and skincare industry as well. We like to support local owned.
Absolutely. So that's another tip here. Try to combine your social media marketing strategies with something that truly matters to you and that kind of follows the trend of what people care about. And then, of course, you can also support a cause that you truly care about. So when we went to Divas Hair in Converse, Texas, we went there and we had promised our followers whoever wins this challenge will go there and spend about $50 in the store to support their business. And that was something that Andrea enjoyed quite a bit.
I did.
Right. What did you end up getting?
I ended up getting a mask that was African print, as well as a headscarf. I got gel that smells really yummy. It smells like some kind of fruit. And I also got a mask, which I used on my hair today. It was charcoal. Okay. So while it may seem like it's not very important, I think for those of us who are minorities and in the specifically and people of color in that community, where we have to shop in specific places to get hair products and hair care that are made for us, made for our skin. I remember it's hard to get makeup in your skin tone sometimes. So being able to go to a place like Divas Hair where you can shop for beauty supplies and shop for hair products and it's all kind of there was really nice. And so we supported her just like her followers were supporting us.
Awesome. Well, I think we're getting ready to wrap up this first live video here. Let me just recap what we spoke about. We spoke about an advanced technique in marketing where you as a business want to join organizations that operate in the field that you care about and that you also serve. And by joining these organizations, you can network and you can, so to speak, give samples of what you are capable of. It is a medium to long-term strategy. This is nothing that happens quick and easy, but it is very effective. Then we spoke about social media campaigns that are relevant to the zeitgeist, that are relevant to what people care about and what you care about. Be genuine, be authentic, and make an impact on the community. We'll make sure to drop the links here in the comments, the link to the blog that has the highlight of Alison De Pioli, and also the we'll tag Divas Hair account here on Instagram.
Hello, Sarah. Thanks for joining.
All right. Well,
thank you.
Yeah, people are probably wondering, well, what's up with the hair and the charcoal and the blue? Honestly, guys, we just chose this hair because it is pretty to look at. And Andrea asked me, should I not have this color of hair on the video? And I said, sure, why not? Makes it interesting, right?
Being genuine and authentic.
All right. No problem, Sarah. We're going to start doing this weekly. And you can, of course, watch the recording and observe our progressive improvement of our Instagram lives. Thanks for checking in, guys.
Thanks, guys.
And we'll see you next week.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Thank you, Eric.
Eric said, love Shankar's hair too. Thanks, guys.
Bye.
Bye. Oh, what was said?